Good morning, guys. Rich here at Flipping for a Living. I guess you wouldn't know it's morning, but it's morning where I'm at. It's Tuesday morning, 11 a.m., and I got a great text last night. These people, I bought a whole bunch of stereo equipment from them and some bikes about 2 weeks ago at their yard sale. And as I often do, in the right scenario, I will leave my name with people regarding old video games, records, collectible toys from the 80s, stuff like that. And you know what? I would say maybe 2% of the people, like 1 out of 50, ever actually gets back to me. But the 20 seconds it takes me to give them my number, it's well worth it. You know, so what? I invest 5 minutes, 10 minutes of my life over the course of time handing out my number, but then stuff like this happens, and it's starting to happen more frequently. They sent me a picture last night. Actually, they sent me a text first. We decided we are going to sell our Nintendo stuff. We don't play it. I'm like, great, thanks so much for getting back to me. Do you have some pictures? What do you have? How much do you want? And he sent me a picture of just the games. I will insert that right now. And he said he also has a NES, a SNES, an N64, and a GameCube. I didn't act too excited on my text, but I was. I'm going to make that deal right now. And because of the way I roll, it's a lot of stuff, and potentially over the long haul, there's probably $450 value there, minus fees, minus shipping, minus time, minus packing supplies, minus all the other headaches that could go with posting on eBay. So rather than take the time to do all that, I went to my one contact, the guy that I built up who just loves buying anything from me retro video game related. And I asked him before I even made this purchase what he'd be willing to pay. And we came up with a number, $350. I'm gonna run into him at the store he works at. I got no problem doing that. We have a great relationship. It's not far from my house. So I just wanted to share this with you. There probably won't be any footage of me picking up the stuff. I really don't want these people to feel like there's something going on. So yeah, there won't be any footage of that, but I'll show you the stuff when I get it in the vehicle. Maybe I'll show you part of the transaction with my nemesis slash friend, if he'll allow it. So yeah, just want to share that with you guys. Beautiful way to start my Tuesday, and then we'll probably go home and post some stuff. So bottom line, what I'm saying is, go ahead, give your number, and if you can, get the number of people who have retro video game stuff, and it works out in your favor once in a while. Not very often, but definitely happens. So okay, so I just picked up all the Nintendo stuff. You can probably see it in the back of the truck there. There's definitely way more controllers than we discussed, like probably 6 or 8 more controllers than I figured was there. And there may even be a couple extra games that weren't in the picture. So I think my resale flip value is going to go up to probably $400. I'm just going to stop at home, just double check exactly what I have before I finalize a deal with my nemesis. Back in the warehouse. Today it's the warehouse. Back in the warehouse, just going to go through what I got real quick before I go flip this. See exactly what is here. GameCube, I knew there was no games. N64, Super Nintendo, nicely tagged. I'm gonna see if he'll do the work on that. And worst of all, sticker mania. Don't you love when your kids just totally covered stuff with stickers and just made hours and hours of work? Anyways, already checked, no freebie game. So there's the 4 systems. Controllers. I promised him 1 controller with each system. So I do have 2 extra GameCube controllers, bonus. 1 N64 controller. I'm going to throw in a second one that's all taped up because I don't want to do the work of taking off all that tape. It might make him, it'll give him a little extra value. This is one of the most important power sources, the N64 one. These you cannot replace for $8 like you can with the other systems. GameCube power. So for sure 2 extra GameCube and 2 extra Super Nintendo, 2 extra GameCube and 2 extra N64 controllers. Yellow and red, some nice colors. The gun. 1 good Super Nintendo controller. Super Nintendo power cord. Regular NES power cord. You know what? Extra controller. I'm going to throw this in because I want him to do the cleaning. And same with the NES. I only promised 1 controller, but I am going to give him 2. Wow, look at this. 2 more. So 6 controllers all together for that. That is awesome. Okay, so we only have 1 cable that runs the SNES, the N64, and the GameCube. So he's going to try and ding me on that. I don't want to go down on the price of this, so he's going to try and ding me on not having the AV cables for 2 of these systems. So I'm going to throw in a atomic green Nintendo controller. That easily pays for those 2 $8 cords. So that's to compensate for that. I will have to check my picture, original picture. 5 SNES games, all good titles. 4 N64 games, all good titles. And then I think we might have some extra here. Isolated Warrior in a sleeve. I think that was for sure there. Mega Man 3 was for sure there. Dragon Warrior, the booklet, that was not included in the deal. That's staying with me. Smash TV with the booklet, that was not included in the deal. That is also staying with me, or I will use it as barter power with this guy. Mega Man 4 in the box, no instructions, but still that is some good value. This also was not part of the deal. I'm going to see if I can get this guy all the way up to 400, like I said, and even keep a few things. Bros box, no inserts, but the manual, Duck Hunt manual. So let's go see how this works out. 400 might be a stretch. I'm trying to throw in some extras to make it more enticing to him, but he is no spring chicken, you guys. Again, this guy has a collection to die for. It's absolutely massive. He's been doing this for a long time. We will make a deal. It'll for sure be the 350, 360, but we're gonna push for 400. So let's go check it out. I'm just a minute away from meeting my buddy here. I almost guarantee you he will decline to be on Flipping for a Living at this point. But I will ask him, and let's see what he says. Just wait, sir. I don't want you on camera until I have your express written consent.
Turn your camera off.
Turn the camera.
Turn
The camera off, he said. I knew he would. He's just too handsome for... He's too handsome to be on camera. Well, guys, as I suspected, my buddy did not want to be on camera at this point, which is cool. I totally get it. But we'll do it sometime for sure. Anyways, we ended up at 360. That was the number for everything. I'm also renting a couple tables at his quarterly retro gaming and toy show that he holds in our city. So that's upcoming. Maybe I'll have some footage from there. That's a great idea. We'll definitely have some footage from that to post, so you can see all the awesome things that are at that toy show. So that's about it, you guys. Thanks for coming to Flipping for a Living. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe to the channel. Give me a thumbs up. Share this with all your friends and family so everybody can learn that they too can be flipping for a living. I hope you all have a great day and love what you do. Was I just really loud? I just was very animated and loud just now, wasn't I? I just realized I was kind of almost yelling. But I want to bring energy.